I want you to pass it at some point.
You want me to crash out?
I definitely don't want you to crash out because I don't want to crash out. Now, what I want for myself, I want for my brother.
From Jewels to motherfucking freaky, whatever the fuck, Zeke, Gargamel, Jim.
Max B coming home. Where we at with that?
All them niggas is enemies. Don't nobody ask me about them niggas when y'all see me. Oh, yo, what's up with Jim?
I could tell you this. I may forgive, I don't forget. And even if I forgive, I'm not here to make anybody feel comfortable.
Man, fuck all them niggas. I don't fuck with none of them niggas. Them niggas under Jim whack. Them niggas ain't getting no money. All them niggas sitting in the studio writing fake ass songs for that nigga, watching that nigga look good.
Deep in this podcast. Max B getting out, you know, off of that crash out charge he had, man. Just the dumbest shit in the world, how to get locked up. Like, just doing dumb shit, man. You had a career that was going. You was rocking with French Montana. You seen what French Montana did. And what I would say about Max B and French Montana, when Max got locked up, French Montana, he blew up after that connection kind of was split up by the system. And I don't know if Max would have ever reached where French Montana reached. Because just because what his sound, it's streets. It ain't nothing commercial about Max B. Even though he's singing, even though he harmonizes, there's nothing commercial about Max B. And French Montana, I think, had that commercial appeal, which, you know, platinum singles and all this. I don't think Max would have got there with it like that.
French Montana, you know who his boy is. I don't know who French Montana line with, but we know who his boy is. That dude don't really fuck with street dudes like that because he's terrified of them. He only messes with those softies. And I'm going to say that and leave it alone.
You talking about Khaled?
No, man, you know that boy that's up there upstate somewhere, man, begging to come home. Mr. Take that. You know that's his boy, man.
Okay.
I was trying to do my best without mentioning his name, you know. So.
Okay.
Yeah, he wouldn't have fought with Max B. And you know, I think Buddy had his hands in French Montana's success. But we're gonna move on from that because my question is to you. We was talking about Jim Jones and how short this project is. You felt like he could have kept going. I do too. 9 songs. Yeah. Okay, cool. You think it was a reason why he stopped at 9? Do you think it had anything to do with Max B?
100%. I got too many reasons. It's too many reasons, man. His last project was promoted. It was done the correct way. Description box looks a certain way. It's like, but this was like it just dropped out of the sky. It just fell out of the sky. Boop. Jim Jones EP.
Yeah, because when I shared you the link, y'all didn't know it was out. I was like, Jim Jones got a new project out? And you can go to YouTube Music and it's right there. But this shit just popped up in my face when I was just scrolling through YouTube. And I heard the song. Then I look at the songs that's coming up next. It's another song with the same cover. I say, this motherfucker done dropped the project, bro.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Yeah. So, you know, Jim actually did do an interview with Mano. You know, you want to play a little bit of that, man? And
yeah, let's get into it. What you say this was about a month ago or something?
Yeah, this video that I snatched off of the tube, it said a month ago. Now, when I seen the clip on Instagram where he damn near wanted to crash out, I felt like it just happened maybe days ago. But this interview had to be a month ago because you can't put an interview up before it came out or before they did it. So it had to be a month ago. So what you saying and how you feel, I believe you're right.
How do you feel about getting past past differences with certain people.
I'm petty.
Don't nobody ask me about them niggas when y'all see me. Oh, yo, what's up with Jim?
Right, hold on.
I'm petty.
Past differences with certain people.
I'm petty.
Right, hold on. Hold on. Because I'm trying to.
Right there. Is right there, you know. Hey, we going down, down, down.
You've had past differences with people. Some people you was able to get past that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Max B coming home. Where we at with that? Are you able to?
So this a month ago. They know he coming home.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if Jim Jones knew this prior to Mano, putting it in his face in this interview, which you would have to think he knew this. But then again, if he don't like the dude, he don't even want to hear the dude's name being spoke of in his presence. Mano know that. So let's say, for instance, Jim didn't know until he said this a month ago. Then that would make sense why this project did drop. Now, let me ask you this before we continue. Do you call this being messy on the behalf of Mano?
I think his intention may not have been that, but it came off like that. And we got some more to get into, but I think it did kind of come off like that because you get the energy. The first thing he said, I'm petty. He could have said, you know what? We're not even going to do that. What you got coming up in the, what future project? He could have did that. You know what is going to bring the views. You know what the algorithm is going to eat up. And he kept going. So.
All right, let's continue.
Yeah. Get past that.
No. Now we could pass now. We could get past.
Coming home. Where we at with that? Are you able to get past that?
No. Now we could pass now. We could get past that now. You want to get past it? Or you want to dive more into it? Or you want me to tweak
I want you to pass it at some point.
You want me to crash out?
I definitely don't want you to crash out because I don't want to crash out. Now, what I want for myself, I want for my brother.
Uh-huh.
I think it's disingenuous, man. Hey, this is the third time me watching this. I think it's disingenuous what he just said right there. What I want for you, I want for my brother. You want me to crash out? Okay, so let's switch the topic. Hey, I seen you in the studio the other day on 145th. It could have. That's where it could have went, and it didn't.
Do Mano got my fault? Do Mano got a relationship with Max B? Are they cool?
I don't know. I would say maybe or no, but I can't. I know he got an album with Jim Jones, but I can't. I don't know.
Oh, and the only reason I asked that question is because, Mano and Jim Jones, they got some type of relationship, especially if they're doing music together. But I'm thinking okay, he can't big brother or big homie Jim Jones. So maybe he's trying to diffuse a situation that he may get caught in the middle of.
Okay.
Some type of way.
Yeah.
So maybe he's trying to diffuse the shit because he don't want it going that route. That's the best I can give him without saying he's being messy.
Yeah, that's the if it ain't what I said, it's what you said. That's the only other plausible breakdown of what's going on right here. Because someone who is truthfully, they don't want to see it. They gonna want to dig. I think only thing with that is this would be not on a public platform, this part where he's going through this. Because this almost seems like he popped up with the shit. And he didn't know. Even if he told him like, hey, we might touch on, okay. But in this form and fashion, in the context they going, man, it's like,
Yeah, he already know how Jimmy is, man. And it's just like,
right.
If I had to interview you on some past things that we know that happened, I'd be like, I'm going to ask this nigga this shit just to see. And you like,
yeah,
nah, bro. I know. Yeah. Let's move on to something else. Homie don't want to talk about this shit, bro.
Facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You see what I'm saying? Because there's too much money out here, there's too much life out here, and I like to do the things that I like to do. Ain't nothing feel better than living right now.
You're right.
Being alive and getting money and fucking waking up.
No better feeling. There's no better feeling ever in the world.
Huh?
It's no better feeling. No better feeling
No
ever
better
in the world.
feeling in the world. So what I'm saying is that at some point I want you to, and I can't tell no man how to move, but I would love to see you get to a space like that. And I brought that question up because it's like, them niggas was able to get past that and certain shit happened. People died and all that. And they was able to get past that. That's why I asked you that. How you feel about that, Spizzo?
About what?
About getting past, because Wife and Lucci and Thug got past their shit. You think you could have an issue with a nigga and get past it?
Yeah, I think you can.
With this answer, the reason why I forward fasted, because with that question, everything comes into play. Max B ran around for almost 2 years talking about we ran a train on Chrissy in Miami, which that's his lady. It got personal. Max B was reckless out here, hella reckless. And for some people, 15, 16 years, however long Max B did in prison, it's like, I don't care if you did do 16. Like, you still Max B, and I still don't fuck with you because you did that shit. So
it's certain things that I feel that men we ain't gonna let it go. I can live as long as you're not in my presence. I don't want to see you because it's gonna bring up those old wounds. And I don't know the reason why Max B did what you said he did. I don't know if Max B and Jimmy ever had some type of friendship. But either way, that's not cool. And we know people will crash out about a woman. We know that. And this ain't just a woman. This is this man, old lady. He got a kid from her, man. Come on, man. You can't do that. So when he asked that the dude sitting to the side that question, that you can't ask that because
right.
the situation can be different. You can't say, can you move on from a situation from a dude that you had an issue with? It depends on the situation, bro.
Right. What's the issue? Hell, what did he go to some folks of mine grave and stomp on the shit on the IG lot? Like, we getting through it. Like, what are you willing to accept to be just cordial with someone? You don't have to be in the same room with someone if you don't want to be. So yeah, I thought that was a little weird from Mano. Even if his intention, I feel like if his intention was his intention that was on the up and up, then that conversation wouldn't have happened on a podcast. And that's the reason why. And then I think he shifted to that other guy because he knew he wasn't going to get nowhere with Jim on that topic. He's like, hey, I need some backup, goddamn.
Jim ain't know he was going to ask that question, bro.
I don't think he did either. Yeah.
Because like normally, the interviewer normally asks what's on the table, what's off the table, what I can ask, what I can't ask. That did not happen. Because I think Jim would have told him, don't you ask no shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm still not gonna say Mano did it trying to be messy. But I think he knows Jim Jones and how Jim feels about that situation. So 2 + 2 = 4. I don't need to ask him that shit, man, because it's gonna open up old wounds that never healed.
I could tell you this: I may forgive, I don't forget. And even if I forgive, I'm not here to make anybody feel comfortable.
But that's okay, right? You don't gotta forget. You don't have to forget, right? I mean, wars sometimes have to happen. But then at some point after the war, then we get to like a understanding.
I think everybody wants everybody to be cool, but they
You don't have to always be
live.
cool.
They didn't live through
No.
what happened.
Right.
So sometimes what happens does affect you or changes the relationship, and that's why I said it's cool. I'm not saying it's cool not to be cool with people. I'm just saying that
If you wasn't in
live
that
through it, and
situation,
then
you really-
right, like I like you can't tell me that you didn't go through that. You didn't go through that betrayal. You didn't go through that backdoor. You didn't go through that breakup. You
And
didn't
listen
you
to
can't
this.
Tell me just
listen. Like Fab was saying, everybody got their own thing. We all human. We all go by our own
My fault. I just realized that was goddamn Fabulous, man. Fabulous, he know what to say.
vibration, right? Just because someone else figured their situation out, it came to that point in the road where it was time for them to do that, don't mean that everybody
That's a
to be
fact.
subjected to doing that because people seeing that and because of whatever the severity they may be going through and shit like that. You don't know how severe it may be to a
let
person.
Jim heal on his own
personally.
time.
100%.
Fact.
No, I agree. I agree with him. But when I'm
Each
just
his own.
You
saying,
think Jim is healed yet?
no, sometimes you need a little bit more healing.
Yeah.
To
Sometimes
each
you
his
need more
own, man.
band-aids, no more, you know.
16 years, you haven't healed yet. That shit ain't ever gonna happen, bro. Okay?
Right.
That shit ain't gonna ever happen, bro. Nah.
More bandages.
I think some shit can be healed, some shit can't.
I understand that more
That's
than a
how I
lot of
feel.
people, though.
Some shit ain't no coming back
nigga,
from it.
what?
And then some
Nigga,
shit is like,
some shit we ain't never coming back.
You know
So
what I mean?
you forgiven everybody that you have
I
a
ain't said
problem with?
I ain't said nothing
Why
about
the fuck you asking me
So
about
here's
who? Why
Come
the
on,
fuck
like
would I
that.
forgive
Let's
anything
talk
about
it.
it?
Let's talk about it. I ain't talking about forgiveness. I ain't talking about
You
forgiveness.
talking about coexisting?
I'm talking about you do what you do, and I do what I do.
How
Because
about this? Why the fuck? I don't give a fuck about what nobody do. I don't care about none of that. I'm just
There you
doing me
go.
anyway.
there you go.
Yo, you worry about you worry about that shit.
All I'm talking about is actively pursuing a nigga, actively pursuing an issue.
I'm not
that ain't even
actively
an
pursuing
issue.
nothing but this money.
Now we talking.
Now I would be a silly fool
we
to be
go.
like I'm actively pursuing anything but what I got going on. You heard? Period. But besides
That's what
that,
I'm talking about.
I'm heavy on the petty. Petty Riley. Petty tender grass. You heard?
I'm not talking about no forgiveness. No
Petty
forgiveness.
odd night, bro. I'm petty.
Nothing wrong with being a little petty, but
Petty cure.
you got it.
Hell yet.
You got he not here. Definitely not here.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
There you have it. I think that's
That sums it up for me.
yeah.
He backed Mano up in the corner where Mano didn't know how to respond anymore.
Right.
It was like, I'm not finna actively pursue no nigga. I'm finna actively pursue this money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, that ain't what the fuck you just said. You want me to actively pursue this dude and try to squash some shit that I didn't even fucking start? Man, you got me fucked up, bro. You got me fucked up.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I can't remember exactly how this shit started, man. I ain't gonna lie. But at this point, regardless how it started, it's like we at this point. So yeah, it's a no-go. It's a no-go. So
Yeah. Right. It's a wrap. I got a feeling we're gonna be seeing a Mano Max B interview real soon, nigga.
if he do, everything we said we have been would be justified. God damn it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There you have it, man. Salute to Jim Jones, man. Keep putting out good music, man. And I'm rocking with you, bro. Mano, I can't fuck with you like that, bro.
There you have it. That's Boss. I'm YJ. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Hit that like button for hip hop, man. We up out of here.
Yeah.
Big Business Podcast.